Hello. Now that you've decided to do Eagles Academy, I wanted to take a few minutes and just review some important things that I like to go over when I meet with families in an initial meeting. Okay, so these are the items that are important for you to remember when your child is working on Eagles Academy each day. So number one, students should continue to check their school Gmail accounts regularly for school emails. This is really more for our middle schoolers and high schoolers. Any student that has a school Gmail account should log on and check those because the school often sends updates and informational emails out to students. And so that's a great way to stay connected to the school building. Remember, we have no textbooks, tests, and quizzes. Everything is online and built into the program. There are no FaceTime or interactive classes. There's no specific time that you must be logged on to complete your work. Attendance is counted by completing one lesson in every class every day that we are in school. You don't have to work on holidays, weekends, or snow days. You may work ahead, but do not fall behind. We follow the same calendar as if you were here in the building. You must complete your coursework between 12:15 a.m. and 11:45 p.m. each day. You do not need to do it all at one time. You can log in and out. It just needs to be completed in that 23.5-hour time frame. Classes mirror our school schedule. So each class has 4 parts, like we have 4 marking periods. Each part is approximately 45 lessons, just like each marking period is approximately 45 days. Our main site mentors for the high school are Mrs. Moore, Mr. Livelsberger, and myself. We also have elementary mentors, and those people are Mrs. Austin, Mrs. King, and Mrs. Cook. This year with COVID, we may be adding additional mentors depending on student numbers. I am also the site coordinator. The mentors will be your first line of defense if you have any questions. They aren't your teachers though. So for your class, if you have questions, you want to make sure you're reaching out to your teachers. Mentors will guide you and give you direction on where you need to find help if you're just not sure who to ask. The help desk, which would be our technology support, is going to be who we would reach out for if you have any technical issues. So if there are any technical issues, you want to let your mentor know, and we will reach out to the help desk and try to get them in contact with you to work out any issues that you may be experiencing. Remember, reach out to your teachers by email when you're having trouble. They're very good about getting back to you very quickly. And also remember, you are speaking to teachers, so please try to be respectful when you are emailing. If you are in the high school, you can come in for tutoring Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4, or you can reach out to your teachers if you need help, and they will provide a time to either meet with you face-to-face or Zoom. In grades K to 6, you're going to want to reach out to your mentor, and in those grades, your mentor will be meeting with you once every 1 to 2 weeks, either in person or by Zoom, to follow up, to administer any assessments that need to be done, to do any reading checks, to give your student feedback, and answer any questions that you or your student have. We don't have a tutoring hotline anymore, so you can just ignore that second part of number 10. Number 11, you must bring your student back into school when we have any type of standardized testing. So PSSA, Keystone, that is a state mandate, and I will reach out to you to let you know when those times are. Remember, PE is done by log. The parent should reach out to the mentor at the end of each month and just let them know that your child has completed 2.5 hours of activity each week. And again, that activity can be anything. It can be dancing, washing a car, shoveling snow, raking leaves, shopping, playing a sport, whatever it is that your child enjoys, that will give them some physical activity. Absences need to be reported to your mentor. So you must send them a note. You can do that by email about what is wrong and why you could not attend class for a day. Sick, funeral, technical issues, any of those things are all excused absences. Remember to send an email from the parent, or you can scan and send a note, but any absence requires a note. Now, there is one thing a little bit different about Eagles Academy. If you're absent from school, you may not make up every piece of every lesson. With Eagles Academy, you can do your work any time of the day, anywhere. So if you miss a lesson, you are going to have to make up that day's work, those complete lessons that you missed. It is a parent's responsibility to oversee students' grades and attendance. Please log into the system regularly. You can use your child's email and password, you will know that, and check to make sure that your student is making progress, they're on the lesson that they should be, and that their grades look good. I like to suggest whatever your start date is, and for many of you, that'll be the first day of school, starting a calendar and just putting number 1 on the first day, and then every school day, putting a different number. That way, you know what lesson your child should be on each day of the school year. Students must check the system emails and announcements every time they log on. This is important because this is how we communicate with you. Remember, you're still considered a Bermudian student. You can play a sport, participate in a club, go on a grade level field trip, go to homecoming and prom, and most importantly, walk across the stage for graduation. All of the information that you have signed is copies of all of that are in the Eagles Academy handbook for your reference. If you have any additional questions or you need any additional help, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email is hwallen, HWALLEN @bermudian.org, and my cell phone number is 717-515-0521. Thanks so much.